Here we have for sale our absolutely stunning 2018 on a 68 plate Ford Mustang Bullitt. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Mustang Bullitt of this age, and we'll also talk you through kind of what makes this a Bullitt over just a normal Mustang GT as well. We'll also have a look at the condition of this particular example, service history, and talk a bit about the previous ownership, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So let's start with, as I say, what makes this a Bullitt and what is so special about a Bullitt, really more than just a normal Mustang GT. So the Bullitt was released to mark the 50th anniversary of the famous Steve McQueen film Bullitt, where of course they feature a Mustang of that period, which is in a spec very similar to this. So same colour. This colour is dark Highland green metallic, absolutely fantastic colour. You can spec a Bullitt in black as well, but you don't really see many of those, and I guess sort of the point of the car is that it is a tip of the hat to that film, which of course the car in that film was in this green. Same with the grille and things like that. The styling has all been done to sort of match that car. Same with the wheels. But then, as I say, when Ford decided to release this, of course it's not just the appearance which has slightly changed, but they have made some performance upgrades as well. So talking about when we're in this wheel area, the Bullitt comes as standard with these fantastic six-piston, should I say, Brembo front brake calipers, which in the red colour I just think really stands out very nicely against the paintwork. Under the bonnet, it comes with an open air induction system, the same as what you'd find on the Shelby GT350. So when you pick up the bonnet, if you go over to our website and view the full advert, you'll see is you can see the air filter, big cone air filter exposed there. As I say, that is one of the sort of more noticeable upgrades on the Bullitt. It also comes with a Torsen limited slip differential at the rear, giving you of course better traction, better drivability. And as standard, they come with an active exhaust, so the exhaust will change depending on the driving mode that you're in. There are actually little flaps in the exhaust which will open and close to give you more or less of an exhaust note as well. This particular one has been specced with the optional extra of the MagnaRide adaptive suspension as well. So as I say, it's not just the look, they have really fettled with the performance of the vehicle as well. This generates 453 horsepower from its 5-litre V8. If we jump inside, we can then start to have a look at some of the spec inside the vehicle as well. So when we open up the driver's door, on top of here we have electric windows, electric folding mirrors. There's some lovely Bullitt sort of badging throughout the vehicle, mainly on this step plate here. We've got it very nicely on the steering wheel. I'll show you a couple of other bits inside as well. The Bullitt comes with these very nice Recaro bucket seats, and they've also got the green Recaro stitching as well throughout, which I think just ties in so nicely with the rest of the car. The driver's seat is electrically adjustable for the base here, and for the backrest that is a manual adjustment there as well. And then you've got lumbar support adjustment electrically on the side as well. As we go to jump inside, you can see we've got auto-activated lights. You've also got auto-activated wipers. If I jump into the driver's seat, we can shut the door. It has got that very familiar Ford Sync system. So as you can see here, you've got Apple CarPlay. I've got my phone currently plugged in to that. So of course you can take full advantage of the maps feature. The vehicle does come as standard with satellite navigation as well, if you're not a fan of, say, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. But of course it makes it so much easier to listen to your music, listen to your podcasts. You can even navigate via Google Maps as well if you wanted to. You've got DAB radio on here, and you've also got a reversing camera as well. Looking just down below that then, of course, things that you would expect. You've got air conditioning, And you can change all your driver modes here and your steering feel. So on the driver modes, you can go between normal, there's a sport mode, you can go racetrack mode, drag strip mode. There really is something to meet everyone's needs, but that is what's so nice about the car really, is that it is very drivable day to day. It hasn't got to be this massive brute all the time if you don't want it to be, but at the same time you can engage line lock mode and do a massive burnout if you wanted to. It's more than capable of doing that. Another sort of tip of the hat to that famous Bullitt Mustang of the 1960s is this lovely cue ball design gear stick. And then, as I say, just looking throughout the interior here, condition of this particular example is absolutely spot on. We'll start the vehicle up now as well, so we can just have a look at the more detail of the dashboard and things. So foot on the clutch, foot on the brake, and you'll see then, I've got the key in my pocket, the engine start-stop button there illuminated, and that lovely V8 comes into life. Looking at the dashboard here then, you can see we've got 10,220 miles recorded, so very nice. Very nice low mileage on this particular example. There's a number of different features that you've got here on the screen, so you can toggle your exhaust modes if you want, a louder or quieter exhaust. Go into track maps here, you can record your acceleration, perform your braking, as mentioned, line lock mode, lap timers, lots and lots of different options here. You've also got launch control, rev matching, so as you're changing down the gear, it will automatically blip the throttle to rev match nicely for you for a smoother gear change, and you can customize what comes up on the cluster here as well. As you go through the different modes, it will change what you've got here in front of you. So in Sport Plus mode, it gives you a different rev counter. Into racetrack mode, it'll warn you there this is for track use only, and say it will give you all these different views in front. Another lovely feature with this vehicle, as I say, it is one owner from new, purchased from the initial service centre here. So you can see CEM Day, which are a Ford main dealer, purchased from them brand new. It went back to them for a service at 5,700 miles, and we've just had it done with our local Ford dealer as well at 10,000 miles just now. So it has just been through there for a service. Also on the dashboard, these are a limited run vehicle, so limited edition, and you can see we have got a number here, a serial number for the vehicle. Lovely brushed aluminium finish to the dashboard, which I think is very, very nice indeed. You've got a 1,000 watt B&O Play audio premium audio system. Heated steering wheel as well, another lovely bit of spec. You've got lane departure warning here on the left hand side, as I mentioned, auto activated wipers on the right, cruise control down here, and I say these are all your where you can answer the phone and go through all the different menus there as well. If we open the door up, we'll then step back outside. I've got my phone plugged in at the moment in the center armrest just here, so there's a little button just there to be able to open that. So I've got my phone plugged into the USB port in there, and as I say, you have got some practicality as well. You have got rear seats in the vehicle, which you can see are these nice sort of bucket style seats, and you have got ISOFIX compatibility in there as well, so it does offer some practicality as well as, of course, the looks and performance. Moving then around the outside of the vehicle, we can then start to have a look, as I say, at the condition. You get 275 section rear tyres. They are running on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, so a fantastic set of rubber on the vehicle indeed, and you've got 255 section front tyres. But as I say, moving around the outside, we can sort of have a look down the side of the vehicle here in the reflections where available. You could just see how clean and tidy this vehicle is. As I say, very low miles, so I guess as to be expected. And I really love the colour, that it just really shows up the contours of the vehicle. Lovely Bullitt feature here on the badge on the back, and as I mentioned, you've got your reversing camera just there as well, and you've also got rear parking sensors. Boot lid release is located just under here, and that shows actually quite a sizable boot. Fantastic sound system, as I mentioned, that B&O 1,000 watt system. Big subwoofer here on the right hand side, and you can actually see a couple of speakers under there as well. And if we lift up, you can see that we don't have a spare tyre with the Bullitt, but you do have a puncture repair system. Lovely styling, very simple. You don't see big wings on Mustangs, of course, but it really has that lovely muscle car look and definitely muscle car sound. Looking then down the passenger side of the vehicle, the wheels are all in fantastic order. There's no curbing marks or anything like that. The only thing that I have seen on it, there is a very slight stone chip just down here at the bottom of the door. But other than that, on the bodywork wise, it's looking very, very good indeed. Moving then around to the front. Now that the vehicle is running, you can see that we've got these lovely LED daytime running lights. They very much emulate the ones on the back of the vehicle as well, with those sort of three fin design. And as I say, that famous open Bullitt grille there. In terms of condition here at the front, there's a couple of minor stone chips to the bonnet, one just here and one there as well. But otherwise looking very, very clean and tidy. Maybe a couple of extremely minor stone chips just here, but I say this is all you find this on any used vehicle indeed. If you'd like to inquire and see the price and of course the full advert of this vehicle, please head over to our website www.bridgeendvans.co.uk, where you'll see all of the photographs that we've taken of the vehicle, again along with a description with some of the spec that I've talked about. We can, of course, arrange finance on all of our vehicles with finance rates starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Locally owned from new, Ford service history, and just been done with a Ford dealer. We've advertised this to be extremely competitive, so if you're looking for a Bullitt Mustang, this really could be a fantastic opportunity for you. Thank you very much for watching.